Hi guys, so welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Jess Ngosi. Today I'm going to be giving some tips on how to behave as a first time employee. You never worked before, it's your first time, you just completed your matric, you just completed your degree, or you just completed your diploma and you just secure a first time ever job. Obviously guys, it's two different things. Maybe if you're in matric and then now you go straight to work, you won't know the dynamics on how to behave or how to conduct yourself. And if maybe you are at varsity, some varsities, they do conduct some courses where they will teach you how to behave in a work environment, but not all of them. So some of the things that I'm gonna mention or talk about, I think it's gonna really benefit you as a first-time employee or a first-time contract employee or whatever that you can call it. But please make sure that you apply each and every one or each and everything that I'm gonna state today. So stay tuned and enjoy this video. So firstly, what I think is the most important thing to do is have a good attitude. We all know that a good attitude takes you far, either in a personal space or in a workspace. Having a good attitude always works best for everybody, and also it makes it easier for other people to work with you, for you to be more approachable, more open, or more like, it makes people to be able to work with you easier. Imagine it's your first time job, you just came to the first time to that particular company, and then you have a bad attitude. Everyone will be talking about you like, you mean that one who have a bad attitude? No, you don't want to be addressed like that. You don't want to be taken like that. So fix your attitude and have a good one. And always be humble. I'm not saying you must shy away, stay in your corner, and try to make other people think that you are a good person because you don't want to talk too much, or you what I mean is that humble yourself. You don't know anything. Don't come there with your varsity theory or whatever experience that you have and come with it in your first time ever job and you want to behave like you know everything. No. Be humble, yes, but be that person who is humble but asking questions. If you don't know something, you ask questions. You don't die in your own desk or in your own work space. Secondly, always be willing to learn. Guys, you just completed your matric, you just completed your diploma or either your degree. You know the theory part, but you don't know the practical part. And a varsity plus a workspace environment are two different things. So have a goal, set your goal and say, okay, I have learned, now I want to put it into practice. Always be open to ask questions. Asking questions, no one is gonna kill you. You go to that particular line manager or reporting manager, you ask them. If you don't understand something or you want to learn something, you just be open to learn, be willing to learn. They will come to you and say, okay, Jessica, please do us this and this and this and this, and then you'd be like, okay, I will do it. Understand? But if you see that, okay, sometimes when you get to a big company, it's not easy to just gel with them. If you can get there 3 months down the line, you don't know anything. They just give you those minor thing and say, oh, you can do this, or you can do this, or you can do this. Because if you don't have a goal or you are not willing to learn, I'm telling you, 6 months, a year, it's ending, your contract is ending, and then boom, what experience do you have? You don't have anything. But if you're willing to learn, it makes it easier for them to be like, oh, okay, oh, I didn't show you this, oh, I showed you this, oh, did I show you this? Understand? And also you approach and ask, oh, how can I help, or what can I do, or anything like that. Because sometimes you'll find that it's a big company, everyone is always busy, including your line manager, especially if it's a company where they don't have a structure for their intern, or they don't have a guideline, for their interns on coming back to say, what have I learned for the first 3 months or 6 months or anything like that. You won't achieve your goal. I'm telling you, you won't achieve it. Don't sit in your work space and then wait for people to come to you. No, you stand up because you have a goal. You stand up, you are asking. When you're asking, it shows that you are interested in learning. So the third one is be a team player. Here I'm gonna be addressing more for those ones who are learnership, who are interns, or you're a first-time contracts, and if you're a team player, guys, everyone, I'm telling you, is gonna love you, because they know that you got their backs. I'm saying this because when they employ you, they saw that there's a space or there's a gap that needs to be filled in their team. So make sure that you show yourself in that particular team, that you know what, I'm here for everybody. And when you're an intern, to be more specific, sometimes you are employed for a specific thing. In most cases, maybe you'll find that, oh, okay, we have a gap here, let's try and get an intern. We're gonna be teaching her, she will know this skill, all those things. And you have the privilege of getting to know almost also everything that is happening in the department. Because if this person is doing this particular thing, and then you are there, maybe they want someone to assist them, you are there to assist that particular person. Show yourself. Don't be invisible, always be visible. And then the fourth thing, always be resilient. Learn to be resilient, guys. Things will go down, I'm telling you, and not in a nice way, in a bad way. Things, you might make a big mistake that maybe might cost millions to the company. But as long as the company decide to keep you, always be that one person who bounce back. Maybe sometimes when maybe we have done a mistake, firstly, acknowledge that you have done a mistake. Don't beat yourself and say, no, I'm correct, whatsoever. No, it doesn't work like that. Always make sure you acknowledge. For you to be resilient, you have to acknowledge that, you know what, I've done a mistake here. And you are you take ownership on that. Once you acknowledge and say, okay, this was the mistake that I did, maybe you'll go to a manager that, oh, okay, this is the mistake that I did. How do I fix it? Or if it's unfixable, they will tell you that, oh, this thing, we cannot fix it for now, but we will work on it. Acknowledge that, you know what, you have done a mistake. You didn't kill a person, you just done a mistake that everyone can do. Maybe your strategy on how to deal with it, maybe you will say, okay, let me go home, let me sleep on it, tomorrow I will wake up fine. Some people, they prefer that, oh, if I've died, maybe something is messed up at work, I will just go home, watch a movie, then I'm fine the following day. You understand? But always have that thing of having something to or a coping mechanism, or something that you do to help you come back to life. Because working industry, guys, is not nice. Corporate is not a child's play. You need to be someone who knows your story and who knows your goal. And when you're a first-time employee, it's easy for people to take advantage also, you understand. And So just make sure that you get something that you're gonna be doing if you had a bad day or if something wrong happened at work. And but the biggest thing that you can do is to be acknowledging your mistakes. Acknowledge. If you didn't understand something, maybe you were asked to do a graph, then you come up with a spreadsheet or anything like that. Yeah, acknowledge that I didn't understand, so that you can be able to move, so you don't hold grudges to a certain person because they spoke with you in some certain way or anything like that. Be willing to acknowledge and be willing to take the bullet, to take the bullet, understand? And always make sure that when you take the bullet, you are able to move. It's not like it's gonna be in you forever. Life goes on. Life moves. You move in life. You don't just think and be like, oh, my life, oh, I've done this. Everyone, even the people who are on top, they've done huge mistakes. Understand? But they had the coping mechanism on saying, or the coping strategy, or, okay, if something goes wrong, what am I doing for me to be able to come back to life? Understand? So, yeah, learn to be resilient. The fourth one is pay attention into details. Don't just get an email for those who are working through emails, or those ones who are working maybe outside in the field, and then they tell you that, oh, you need to do this and this and this and this, and then you come back and be like, no, make sure that you pay attention into details, guys. Pay attention into details. If you don't understand something, always ask, what did you say? Or when do you want this? Or what is my deadline? Or ask those questions. You have the right to ask those questions. So make sure that you ask those questions, and always read to understand, listen to understand, not to answer or not to do. It's a first-time job. You have a right to ask. Okay, you receive an email or it says, please do this and this and this. You quick to answer. Maybe you didn't understand it correctly. You understand? Just make sure that you pay attention each and every line. If you have to read each and every line, do it. Do it. It's gonna help you. Because sometimes you will type an email wrong. If maybe you are typing an email or a response to someone, pre-read it. Read again and be like, oh, okay, maybe somehow, maybe their name, when you say hi, what's name, or hi Busi, maybe you wrote hi Busa, it helps to go back and read or recheck if everything is correct. So the last one that I want to talk about is dress code. To those ones who are working in a corporate environment, please take note of this. It's really, really, really out of order, guys. It's really out of order. It applies both in men and women. You go to that office. First time, it was when you did your interview. I can say maybe you didn't see the way, the culture, how they wear or how they do things. But the first time, when you go to an interview, the interviewer, the way they dress, the manager that was interviewing you, the way he or she was dressing, just check those things when you're attending some interviews, and then your first time at work, you don't know how to maybe dress. You are from varsity or you're from matric, all those things. Some companies, they don't have a uniform, but they require a strict formal or a smart casual or anything like that. Just check how they wear, and also try by all means that you blend with them. If there are people who are wearing suits with tie, everything like that, we understand it's your first time job, you might not have all those clothes, but try to make sure that when you dress up, you dress up in a very respective and presentable way, you know. As for the ladies, if it's a corporate, short skirts, guys, they are not Ioba. Very tight dress, you know. There are those dress that are tight, that are formal tight dress, but there are those ones who are very tight to a point where even yourself you are not comfortable. We're comfortable, yes, but if you are not comfortable, like, why do you have to wear, and you'll be pulling all over the way everyone will be looking at you. Oh wow, okay, your dress is beautiful, but is it for your workplace, or is for maybe if you're going to a mall or going to meet friends, you know? Is it a workplace dress? Ladies, check those things. Ask yourself, go to, okay, this dress, how am I comfortable in it? How is the other person? If you have a sister, you have a brother at home, or you have a mother, or you have a father, ask them before you go to work and say, how do I look in this dress? You know, if I'm your sister, I will ask you, are you comfortable in it? If you're comfortable, do you think you can blend with the people where you are working? You know, ask yourself those questions, you know. And also, for women, avoid wearing tops that shows your cleavages, your boobs are out, you know, you're showing off or anything like that. Yes, we have different kind of companies or different kind of workplace or workspace or anything like that. I know, yes, different kind of jobs, you understand? I know people, they have the jobs that maybe allows them to wear, you know, showing off everything. I don't despise that. But I'm talking about those ones who are going to a corporate world. You're going to a corporate world. It's not Ioba to just go with your boobs out, or everything is out, or your back is out, everything is out. No, you're not there to show off. You're there to work. And you are not there to attempt people, or no. You are not there to show off, guys. You are not there to show off. So make sure that you dress proper. You are there to work. You are there to serve. And to the guys, we understand that you like slim fit, you know, but don't buy those pants that are too tight, that will show all your packages out. Like, no, it's not Ioba. Or too tight shirts that you also, you yourself, you're struggling to breathe, you're struggling to even stretch your hand because this thing is too tight. No, it's not Ioba. You don't have to do that, you know. So I think and I believe that what I have covered will really help you, and it's gonna be more benefiting to you, to your life, to your future. And everything that I've covered, as I've said, it's really a general thing that applies to almost each and everyone, you know, almost each and everyone. I'm not saying everyone, but that's applied to almost each and everyone. Please make sure that you implement them. If maybe, even if you have started your work already, you know, like, you can implement them. You know, it's your first time job, yes, but you just started not so long. It's really gonna help you. And if you feel like, guys, you are enjoying my videos and they're very benefiting to you, to your life, to your friends, to your sisters, to your brothers, please make sure that you comment below, and also give me some other topics that you wish for me to cover. And to everyone, just always remember that the ball is in your court. The ball is in your court.